Hey y'all. Good morning. I am off work because it's my birthday. Yes, it's my birthday. So I took off for the rest of the week. And I am sitting here reflecting, smoking, about to light up. I am lighting up and drinking me some coffee. And I'm just having a moment to myself. This is a legend. It pairs really good with coffee because it has a sweet tip. And as I sit here and I think about, sorry guys, my freaking work doorbell keeps ringing and it keeps coming to me even though I'm off work. But as I was saying, I'm sitting here and I'm reflecting on the fact that I'm 48 years old and I really have nothing to complain about in life right now. You know, life's not perfect, but it's good. I'm in a good space. I'm blessed, I'm happy. My kids are healthy, they're here. I'm about to be a grandma. I really am in a good, positive space this year. So I am blessed to have woken up because a lot of people don't make it to their next birthday. So I am definitely feeling blessed this morning. I know there's one thing about getting older though. It kind of sucks. I am going through the premenopausal phase of it all. And I have not been sleeping. My weight's been fluctuating, you know. I lose weight, I gain weight, I lose weight, I gain weight. And it's always the same little 7 pounds. I don't know what it is. But for like the last week or two, my sleep has been disrupted overnight. I start off going to sleep really good. And then around 3 in the morning, I'm up. I'm tossing and turning, I'm hot, I'm flipping the covers off for me, I'm putting them on, I'm cold, I'm hot. And it's just, that's the part about getting old that sucks. Is that I'm just not ready to go through this whole change thing. So I was asking my sister, I'm like, how do I know that I'm going through menopause? And so I started giving her the symptoms and she was like, oh yeah, welcome to my world. And I'm like, shit. Now I always talk about her with the damn heat flashes that she be having, and now I'm having them. So I guess my body said, happy birthday, bitch. You're almost 48. So we about to kick in menopause until it's time. Hold on, y'all. I think my dog got to go to the bathroom. Give me 1 minute. Come on. Okay, I'm sorry. Just took her ass out to pee, and now she decides that she got a shit. Do all this crap in one setting when I take you outside. But anywho, so yeah, my body decided it wants to kick into gear since, you know, I'm 48. It's like, oh, okay, here we go. Let's fuck with her hormones now. So anywho, needless to say, I was up this morning at about 4 o'clock. I started to get on her then, but I just laid there in the bed. I couldn't get out the bed. So I'm here now. Another thing that I noticed about when you get older, is that you really don't give a fuck about what you say to people. And mind you, I've kind of always been this way because I'm an Aquarius. But I think once I hit 45, I just really did not have time for the bullshit. I don't have time to sugarcoat shit. I'm telling people what it is, how I feel. If you don't want my opinion, don't ask me, because I don't have no filter. My face don't have no filter, and his mouth definitely don't have no filter. So yeah, I just don't sugarcoat shit, and I just let people know what it is. Even at work, I find myself saying what I feel. You know, I'm no longer in the phase of having to ask permission to do shit. I'm grown. I'm not asking permission. I'm telling you what it is. This is what's happening. I won't be there today. You know, that type of shit. And I know one of my coworkers, and it's funny because she's older than me. She like messaged me and she was like, how do I ask to work from home because we having a bad snowstorm? How did you do it? I said, I didn't ask. I told them I was working from home. I said, you are a grown woman with grown children and a grandbaby. You do not need to ask permission to stay home and work because of a snowstorm. It's either I'm going to work from home or I'm going to call off. Which one do you want? That's just what it is. And she was like, oh my God, I need to get some of your power. I need to morph you. I need to morph myself into you so I can learn how to stick up for myself. And I'm like, yeah, you do. You know, I spent too much time tiptoeing in my younger days, tiptoeing around these people's feelings. And I'm just not doing it no more. I'm too old for that shit. I know how to say what I need to say respectfully. But I also need to know, know how to say it in a tone to where you get the point and you know I mean what the fuck I say. And that's just what it is. So anywho, those are some things that I've noticed about getting older. I will say this though. We look good. Us women in our 40s, we look good. We look better than some of these 20 and 30 year olds. I'm just saying. I feel like the older I get, the younger I get. The younger I look. And that's a blessing within itself. Because some of these young women out here, baby, ooh, they look like they're about 50. Rode hard and put away wet. If that's the saying. I don't know. But, yeah. So I am just happy, blessed. I'm going to enjoy this day. I think I may go get me a pedicure, meet up with one of my homegirls and have lunch. And then my man is going to take me to dinner tonight somewhere. Or we may just go have a drink, who knows. And then the birthday shenanigans start on Friday, for real. So, yeah. I just want to enjoy this day. I woke up this morning to so many beautiful messages, and it was nice. It's nice waking up, you know, to people knowing that people are thinking about you on your special day. One message in particular that I got was from my ex-husband. We were married for 20 years, and we've been divorced now for about 3 years now. 3, almost 4. Let me let the dog in. Give me 1 minute. Are you good now? All right, I'm trying to do a video and you disturbing me. Okay, so what I was saying was, so we've been divorced for about 3 to 4 years. We have 2 children together, whose birthday is actually next week, Sunday and Monday. So there will be 21 and 26. So anywho, it was a very tumultuous divorce and marriage. Towards the end of the marriage, it was very tumultuous, very toxic. And it was just a mess. And the divorce was even worse, you know. He went through all the stages of I hate you, rage posting, you know, about me on social media. Just, I mean, and I know he was hurt, so he let those hurt feelings out. So for those 3 years, we did not communicate. We didn't talk. Anything we had to do in regards to the kids, it was through email, because I had blocked him on my social media. I blocked him from my phone. He could not get in touch with me unless she sent me an email. And so, or the communication was through the kids. So we just did not have any communication at all. And at some point it would seem like we would be okay. You know, we would try to be okay, and then he would see me, and then he would revert back to his feelings, being hurt, and, you know, wanting to be with me, but couldn't be with me because I'm in a current relationship right now. But anywho, I say that to say this, is that time heals all wounds. And we are in a great space right now. He came over, our youngest daughter is in college. So we always have to coordinate with each other. Who's gonna pick her up from school, take her back, you know, we gotta pay tuition, you know, stuff like that. So we was, you know, like people were calling me for the birthday wishes. He could only contact me via email. So my daughter came home for Thanksgiving, and my son and his fiance came over, and he came over. He was just like, "Can I come over and see the kids?" And I was like, "Yeah, you can come see the kids, because I'm all for that." You know, anytime he asked, I never had any ill will, no hate or anything towards him during the divorce. My issue with him was that he was so hateful and mean that I just had to protect my peace. And then that's why I couldn't, you know, be around him or talk to him until he got over his hurt. So when he asked could he come over and see the kids and get a plate, and I was like, yeah, sure. You know, I'm always, you know, like that with him. Until he started acting crazy, it was always, yes, come get a plate. Come over, come see the kids. So he came over to see the kids, and we had a conversation. We were sitting at the dining room table, and he just got to opening up and telling me, you know, things that happened in the marriage. He understood why I did what I did, and he explained why he did some of the things that he did. That this is a conversation that we never had. So it was good to have that conversation, because we were both hurt, you know, with things that we've done to each other. And so it was like after we had that conversation, it just opened up. It opened up the walls of communication for us. It was like a big relief that the hurt that we both been holding on to for so many years, we was finally able. I'm sorry, y'all. Every time I think about this, I get emotional, because he was literally my best friend for 20 years. So we were both able to let go of a lot of the hurt that we experienced and that we caused each other during the marriage, and just become friends. And so now we're in the friend era, and we're able to, like yesterday, we literally, you know, talk on the phone for like an hour, just shooting the shit, talking about whatever. And it don't even really be about the kids. It just be about life. You know, he recently just turned his life over to God and got baptized, and he's writing a book, and I'm so happy for him. I'm happy that he was able to find himself and be at peace with himself, because I know that he went through a lot with losing his family. You know, he lost his mom, his dad, his sister, his brother. And so all he got left really is just me and the kids. So I'm happy that he is able to find some type of peace and not live in the hurt space that he's been living in for so many years. And not just hurt from our marriage, but hurt from losing family. Because I don't know what that feels like. I still have my sister, you know. I still have my mom and dad, even though we don't talk, they still here. But he lost his mom when he was 11 years old, and we lost Pawpaw about 9 years ago, 19 years ago, something like that. So his dad was like my dad. You know, I loved him to death. But I know that that affected him a lot when Pawpaw died. And I think that was one of the reasons why our marriage didn't survive. Get from under that chair. That was one of the reasons why our marriage didn't survive, because he went through so much hurt and he didn't know where to put it. So anyway, I'm not gonna get into that because that's a whole nother long story for another day. But I'm sharing this just to say that we have truly evolved into being friends, and it's a great place to be. And I woke up this morning to a beautiful prayer and happy birthday wish from him. Now mind you, we just started texting each other, you know. I finally unblocked him on my phone on Thanksgiving after we had the conversation. So to wake up and see that prayer and that birthday blessing from him was everything to me. It was everything to me. And I appreciated that, because before he was my husband, he was my friend. And so it's good to have my friend back. You know, I wish him nothing but the best. I hope that he gets everything he wants out of life. You know, I really do. I have no ill will towards him. And I think it's good that we're in this space now and we can be friends, and that our kids see us being friends. Because it was not like that for a long time. It was very toxic. And I'm just glad that's over with. It's like a big relief, you know. And I tell him all the time, you know, we're always going to be family because we have 2 kids together. So whether we are married or not, we're family, period, you know. So I just wanted to share that, and now I'm all emotional on my birthday, so I need to stop. But I just, you know, wanted to put that out, that although divorce is hard, it doesn't have to stay that way. You know, eventually you will heal. Eventually you will get over the hurt and the pain and be friends. Oh, your paws are wet. Get down. You've been out there in that water. Get down. So, anywho, I am going to get off of here from my rambling and enjoy the rest of my birthday. Finish my coffee because it's probably got cold. And I would definitely be recording some more throughout the week, you know, sharing my birthday shenanigans with you all. If you want to hear me talk about something, or if you want to have a conversation about something, drop me a comment. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel so you can get notifications on when I post new videos. And I will see you all later. Cigar Diva.